I figured we'd do our favorite. What was it? The top 5 guests, top worst guests, 5 blah blah blah. Favorite moments, favorite shows.
What do you want to do first? You want to start with worst, or
I would say best guests.
Best guess. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Who's
right,
going
I'll
first?
just use my my list here.
Jeez,
You don't, and Mike, if you don't have to do 5, since we didn't tell you anything
I'd have to think about it.
in advance or anything.
Yeah.
But
I forget everybody. I forget a lot of names. I forget a lot
All right,
of names.
just give like a description.
yeah.
The
Then,
worst people I could think of. That one dude who thought he was like fucking psychic, and he got
I like
fucking
Chad
kidnapped
Beats.
by the aliens.
Ah,
when he was
yeah.
young.
I like
fuck
him as a
that guy.
dude. He's
But he was a
a good
next
sport and
silly
all, but yeah,
interview.
he was a cuckoo.
The Messiah was pretty hilarious.
Oh, was that 6 months though? or
No, that was
old. I think that's
that
going
was-
everything.
back
I've been
to
asking Pete
before
for the past
winter.
couple of
Oh,
days,
man.
and everything he's named has been like the other. You're like,
I liked when Brandon was here.
Like,
Also, that fucking horrendous Australian guy that lived in Canada that played that bland ass music. You remember that guy?
yeah, he's on my list for
Oh.
worst guest. Billy Grimm.
Oh, fuck him.
I liked Ramsey's triumphant return. That was
do have-
Well, I thought we were going worst guess right now.
worst guess.
Yeah, we're doing worst
Worst
right now
guess.
because Mike started with worst.
What about that?
Sorry about that.
What about that Antarctica
That's-
lady?
That's one of my
She's on mine too.
fucking Gabriella Googly Moogly, whatever her fucking name
Gabriella
was.
Googly Moogly.
Just such a problem too. Like just call
Yeah.
us over. I always talk to the radio host before I do the show. We told her
Oh,
like 5
yeah.
times, like we don't do that. We don't do that. And
Oh,
then
awful.
finally,
shit.
we
And even
called her
afterwards,
before the show, and
on a
she's
YouTube when she
terrible.
put up the comments and then retracted it.
Oh right, yeah.
Dr. Pat.
Dr. Pat's
Fucking
on.
hated that.
Dr.
cunt.
Pat's on my list for
I
best
took her
moment.
off though for worst. Yeah, I had her on my worst originally. I had 6, and I took her off.
She
it's a
wasn't
funny moment,
even really a guest because she was only on the phone for like 3 minutes. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's on my list
Pretty-
for best
She
She was a
moment.
terrible guest though.
Pretty, as guess why she was terrible. Or
pretty
he, I think he was a he. I'm
I'll go
pretty
through
sure.
my worst 5. And fucking, I say your girl Sarah Spivey.
Oh, I forgot
That's
about
my
that.
number
Holy
5.
Shit, yeah.
Sarah.
Then Gabriella Googly
Oh.
Moogly is my number 4. Oh no, I did leave Dr. Pat. And Dr. Pat was my number 4. Gabriella was my number 3. Number 2, I have Stephen Paul Taylor.
I liked Steve.
Which guy was
I
that?
I like the
You weren't here
songs.
for that.
Yeah.
Oh, he
yeah, it
was
was
a
an
terrible
awkward
guest, and he was
interview.
very- yeah,
it was
it
very
was-
awkward.
And my number 1 worst is
I don't agree with his political
Let's
views
hear
at
this.
all, but
my number 1 worst is Ty Shorts.
tie shorts.
Oh boy.
I didn't actually like put them by top 5, but I'll read my list real quick. I do have Gabby on there because why not? The other one I
Yeah.
have is I just put that actor. What's her face? There was I think her name was Amanda, and she was just terrible.
Oh, I
It
had
was the
nothing to
first-
say. No
It was
fucking.
yeah. It was the first show with Lucas Corvada. Lucas Corvada and
Oh,
I think
he's-
Valerie Tasso were
he's
in that
amazing,
show,
Lucas.
and they both did great. But like her, just no energy. I asked her like a simple question. I was like, oh, what kind of movies do you like? Oh, I like movies. Like
I like
just no
movies.
answers for
Oh.
anything.
I like music and movies.
Yeah.
Just the
I'm
most
fucking the
generic
director.
fucking things you could possibly
Yeah.
hear. Most generic
Bill-
things you could hear.
Billy Grimm was a Billy
Grima,
Grimm,
yeah.
Grima. That was on my list. That was like very recently, maybe
he
like
stunk.
a couple months before our vacation. Yeah, just terrible like Canadian musician who just
He was
had
from
nothing.
Australia.
He's from
and-
Oh, he was
Yeah.
from Australia and he
And
lived in
Canada.
Toronto or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
just
like,
boring.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
And then they have the nerve to talk shit about Cece. We'll talk about that later. Later on the Robin Slim Show. Cece Sabathia.
here's one. Nikki Mink and her friends.
Oh, this is the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls.
Oh,
Oh
Christ.
yeah, I was just gonna.
We talked to Nikki Mink the first time and we had a lot of fun with her, and then the second time she's like, oh, I'm gonna have my friends call in, and this one woman was so old that she sued Mad Men because they used an ad that she was in because they assumed
From
she
the
was
30s or
dead.
40s. Fuck. She did coal mine and fucking war bond ads. And
She talked like this.
She was so friggin' old and cigarette gruff.
She was farting, queefing dust.
Dude.
I'm sure she was like Mr. Burns.
I slept with Abraham Lincoln.
That's how I really made the slaves.
Coolidge was
I
my
washed
first.
Jesus' feet. Fuck you, y'all twats!
And then this last one, because originally I only had 4, and I was like, I know there's another one in there, and I was in
there's
the
a lot.
shower, and I was thinking through them, I was like, that's it. Clown Girl. Crystal the Clown Girl.
She is who I took off. I took her off because that's what it was. And I had 6, and yeah, I took her off.
Oh,
she was terrible.
She was terrible. She
But,
was like a sweet girl and everything, but she wasn't a clown. She was like a fake clown.
She was on my end, and I took her off to make the
Just a
5.
shitty clown.
I was trying to ask her like what like balloon animals she makes, and she's like, I make Spider-Man. Yeah, I can make a superhero. And she was like, she doesn't even
yeah.
dress up as a clown. She just has like a little red dot
Oh.
on her nose. Like,
Yeah.
That's fucking
Awful.
horrible. That's
Yeah.
not a fucking.
And
clown.
she was making a movie about her life as a clown girl.
As
And
a-
all the movie
a
was
rom-com.
yeah, it was a rom com.
Clown.
So it was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Is that what it was?
Fuck
Would have been
her.
better if it was.
Yeah,
Oh.
probably would have been.
Is that bullshit off? That Pandora shit?
Yeah,
or whatever?
yeah, the
Okay.
Pandora's
'Cause
off.
there's like ads playing. I didn't know. And then yeah, favorite guests. I have number 5, Jay McBride.
Okay, yeah.
Jay McBride was fucking
Oh,
awesome.
mine.
No Emotion Gold Mask.
Ooh.
Number 4.
Yeah, definitely gold man.
He was amazing. Number 3, I have Jana Irwin. I thought she was a great interview. It was more serious. She was a filmmaker. And even Slim was
Yeah.
like, why are you talking to us? And,
Yep.
but she's just like, I respect anyone with a creative project they're doing. Number 2, Dave Hodge. Fucking amazing. And my number 1 was David Banks. I fucking
Oh yeah.
love talking to
Yeah,
David
dude,
Banks.
he was awesome.
Holy fuck.
I couldn't remember what his name is. I was just thinking about that, and I couldn't remember what his name was until you just said it.
I thought Mike Bichetti was pretty.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's on like my favorite moments.
Oh
yet,
my
but,
god,
yeah, Mike
he's
Bichetti
amazing
is
too.
on
There's
my
so
list.
many. There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
You know who I remember really liking was what's his face that did the book Baseball Dads.
Oh, Matthew Hiley.
Hiley.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
surprised he
fuck.
wasn't on your list.
Yeah, I mean he was.
Oh yeah.
He was fucking amazing, and the book's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Book's fucking great. Yeah,
So I had Jay McBride because again, it was just great.
and the bravery too. She was nervous because she saw some of her other things, and
Yeah, and she even said that she was like, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
But no, she turned out to be great. She was really
hilarious.
funny. It was one that I know you were a little like weary of at first, and then we watched her stand up, and we were
Yeah.
like, wow, she's fucking funny.
I was dying.
So, I have Khan. I have Khan Sweetie because that
Oh.
was really fucking
John
cool.
Sweetie.
I
He
was,
was
I
great,
was thinking of debating putting him on there. He was fucking awesome.
Yeah, him and
Dave Bishop.
Dave Bishop, they were both great. They gave us. We actually went, I think, an hour longer that show, and just bullshitting with those guys was
Yeah.
great. It's a lot of fun, and him rapping in studio was awesome. Lucas Corvada, because I mean, we talked to the guy twice. The first time we talked to him was just so much fun, and even the second time was great too.
Yeah,
So he's on my list.
Yeah, he's amazing. I still want him to come and spend the night with Pete in bed
No.
Yes.
with
Yes, he
night
has to
vision
do that.
camera, and that could
Oh,
be another
shit.
bit for the show.
You gotta get a GoPro on there.
Yeah, in your pants.
Mike Buschetti is on like my favorite moments
He's
list, so I'll
awesome.
go over that later because I have like things I actually wrote about that. But the other one on this list was Holden because I actually did really enjoy that
Holden.
interview when
That
he
was, I was
in
debating him too. It was-
the studio. That was just
I was debating him
amazing.
for the moments. I think.
Yeah,
was great.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Fucking awesome.
Pete, favorite guest
Favorite guest. I'm trying to think.
from
There's a
this
couple
year
of good
for the
ones.
past 6 months.
Yeah, there's
Brandon.
a couple of good ones. Well, Brandon now. I'm just joking. But,
Who?
I said Brandon.
Yeah, I know. I said who?
we're officially a year away from that.
That debacle.
Trying to think of a good one. Trying to think of a good one.
Whoa.
It's so many choices, I can't even-
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Best guest.
Worst.
Come on.
We're doing best. We're doing best. Pete's favorite guest.
My favorite
Did you
guest.
do a worst? I don't even know if he did a worst.
I think he said himself.
yeah.
We agreed.
The Lamborghini was the worst guest.
No way.
Destroyed the house.
Lamborghini is the fucking champ. I love him, man.
And he got ran over, and
He ran over Frankie.
yeah,
I really like hearing from the cool Canadian guy,
Another
Roman.
guest
Rome.
from Mike.
No,
The
but
wrong
we had
month.
him on afterwards.
Well, it didn't go too
Yeah,
well.
no,
No, we
somebody-
didn't talk to him.
That was
really.
the night. I think that was one of the nights.
That
That
was
was Billy
Grime.
Grime. Was
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
fucking
Before that.
drained by that dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is? Pete's been drunk over the past 6 months, so he
I know.
just doesn't
He doesn't
remember
remember.
anything.
The guy with the arms.
Yeah.
The guy with the
Yeah.
fucking arms.
You know that guy that's always standing? You know,
I know.
that
I
guy?
like baseball.
Cobra was amazing.
Matt
What about
Cobra.
Oh, bro.
Cobra?
Gold Mask, definitely Gold Mask.
Fucking Matthew
Even
Hiley,
though you
yeah.
said him already. Baseball. You guys pretty much said a lot of my favorite guests from this.
Well, it doesn't matter. You say it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know
Yeah.
what else?
Say it loud and say it proud.
You know
That's
what
it.
else I
Definitely
liked?
Gold
I liked,
Mask,
I liked Illinois.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good,
he
too.
was.
He was
cool.
another one I
He
had
was
debated. pretty
badass.
much.
I
I know.
I liked him on Facebook.
There
and
were
all that.
so
All his
many,
stuff is
dude.
fucking good.
There were so many fucking great guests. They've
You
gotten
wanna-
better with Twitter too. They've gotten better. Like I said, in a couple weeks, I got fucking
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone's nephew calling.
Who's the
Well,
one?
dropping
was
free
the
radio
one
guest list dropping us was probably the best thing that ever
Yeah.
happened.
Who's the
because-
one actress
like-
from Australia that had called in?
Oh,
I liked her.
Gabriella.
Abby.
Abby.
Yeah.
Abby Kadabi.
Abby Kadabi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was cool. All the rock and roll cheeseburger guys were
Yeah,
there.
they were fucking awesome. I think Duncan was my favorite, and Dan still blows us off.
Yeah, he doesn't like us.
Oh, and that
He's too,
Peter
Dan's too good for us.
Peter May.
Peter Mayhead.
That's another one from like.
Love it.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
he
but,
was great.
but he has called in
He has just called and
the
talked to
recent.
us.
I think
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Christmas we had him
He
back.
is great. He's one of there's a few guys that
Yeah,
we
he's
keep
a
in touch with
returning
from
guy.
the radio guest list. Fuck those guys though. Not those guys that we like, but the radio guest list themselves. You want to do moments now? Because I got a few. 5.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll start. Dr. Pat was on one of my favorite moments, and mainly because, like, first of all, she sent us so much shit. Like,
Yes.
we got Dr. Pat wristbands, Dr. Pat playing cards, fucking letter openers, just
Posted pads.
everything, and
Oh.
Christ.
and yeah, so she was obviously like all in for this interview, and she calls us, and she hung up after like 2 minutes of talking to us, and we were trying to be nice, like we weren't being assholes to her, but you know some of the questions were a little edgier. Like Pete asked her, how do I stop sticking my dick in crazy? And you could tell she didn't like that because she goes, well, the problem is that they're sleeping with you in the first place.
Because she's one of those stupid bitches that thinks it's always the guy's fault. That's what
and
it
then
is.
Yeah.
Rob asks her a serious question, and
Grown ass woman with a grown ass, grown ass woman with.
Robin Slim Show.
Guys want to hear my favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron and cheese.
yeah, all the Ron and cheeses are like a
love Man of
specific.
God. I love Man
Yeah,
of God.
he's on my list.
I watched that yesterday.
I watched that like 3 times
I
over the
was
summer
actually going
vacation.
to put
Yeah.
that one.
We showed that to a few of our friends and everything.
I love
Yeah.
Man of God. My uncle was a Man of
My
God.
uncle was a man of God.
Pete just ruled that fucking interview.
Yeah.
The worst. No filter Paul.
I was not gonna mention him
Yeah,
at all.
you didn't get the
Worst.
memo, Jules.
He's worst. I don't care. I'm gonna get it out there. I hated him. He sucked.
Yeah, he
Fuck
would have made
him.
mine if we.
And I'm gonna say it. So there we go.
Who's your best guest?
I'm sorry.
Who's your favorite guest we've had?
My favorite?
Mm-hmm.
I like Sauce. I like talking to Sauce. It had to be the pastor. I liked the Ron and cheese. I liked the way you guys cut him down. It was fucking hilarious. That shit was hilarious. I swear to God, my kids heard me laughing in the basement. It was funny. It was hilarious.
That's like
Ron and cheese.
that full show was
But it
great.
was
Yeah.
Every week I ask Robert, are you doing Ron and cheese?
Yeah.
Do you have a Ron and cheese book?
I don't know if we're getting back with Ron and Cheese because I don't think we were approved on radio guest
They
lists.
found out who we were.
shit.
Oh boy.
These guys.
Or they probably got complaints.
Oh, these fucking guys. Oh.
Radio guest list is a bunch of pussies.
You got
Cons.
to.
Yeah.
got
You
to.
should
I
just-
don't know, you have to find a way. You
Like,
have to find a way.
Yeah, we will.
I don't understand. Instead of banning us, why not just email the people like, well, that's the service. You get what you get.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
Buyer beware.
buyer beware. Yep.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I just had to, get my stuff out there.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yes,
calling
thank
in,
you,
Jules.
Jules.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Goodbye. What were we?
So I was talking about Dr. Pat. I saw a couple
Oh,
more
yeah,
things
yeah, yeah.
on it. So she hangs up because you asked her a serious question.
Yeah,
like
my
a real-
ex-wife called with some, what's that, like a backhanded, not a backhand, but like, some shitty thing, trying to say it nice, and I said about it, and she didn't like that. I think that's what she hung up on.
That's what she hung up.
Yeah.
She hung up on you. And the thing was, is that then we just bashed the Dr. Pat for 30
right into it.
minutes. Just 30 minutes.
Ralph
And it-
called in.
Oh, it was.
I was fucking with her cards, and
we were reading
the
this.
wristbands. I forgot
by
about those.
flinging the wristbands everywhere, and to me, it was just such a great moment because
Mm.
it showed how we can just run with these things and
Yeah.
how we aren't dependent on these guests, and it was just amazing, and it was just a lot of fun. It was so
Yeah.
much fun, that whole thing. So,
Did you still have another? Was that favorite moments?
Well, that was one of mine. I had
Yeah.
5, so
Okay.
I don't know if you want to just go back and forth, or
yeah,
if you
I
want
guess
me to
just
go
go
through
through
them all.
yours and.
The other
Yeah.
one I had Mike Buschetti on my favorite moments for a few reasons. One is because I had heard him on Opie and Anthony a few times for where he was in on full shows, and it was just really cool to talk to a guy who I've heard on a well-known popular radio show.
Yeah.
So that was one of the other reasons. The other reasons was, he was great. He was a lot of fun, and I had actually fucked up the first
Yeah.
5 minutes of the interview.
He was so cool about that.
He was not only was he so cool about it, but he managed to rewind completely and just say everything he said, so we didn't lose anything. And that's
Yeah.
that's a talent to be able to do that. A lot of guys
He's a professional.
yeah, absolutely, because a lot of guys would have been like, well, now I don't know what to say because I said everything.
I
It would
just
be
love
harder
his
for them to.
it's kind of like
yeah. And I felt like we
Rodney.
had a lot of.
Rodney, he's just got the timing and
Rodney.
and it's not smart comedy. It's just fucking there. It's just
Yeah.
fucking just there.
And I
It's
felt
funny.
like out of a lot of the guys we've talked to, we've had the most chemistry with Mike Buschetti, and I feel like we really got along with that guy.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So that was on there. I had Ron and Cheese talk to a pastor too, because again, this is a moment where Pete was on his way
I'm
to.
just so proud of that clip. That and the Big Black Dad. I think those are my favorite.
Yeah,
Big
those
Black
are definitely
Dad.
on my list
Big
too.
Black
But
Dad.
Big Black Dad
Fuck.
needs to happen.
yeah, absolutely. But so Pete was on his way to Slamborghini number 2. He wasn't quite there yet, and this pastor calls in, and Pete just fucking rolled with it, and it was great. You had some good lines too, but Pete's just
Pete's always the
aggressive,
king of that.
aggressive religious questions mixed with your exorcism clip was just the most amazing thing in the world.
Wow.
And they both, him and the pastor, just plowed over the exorcism clip too.
And you screaming at him that it was a serious interview. This is serious.
yeah, I actually had that written down. That what was so great about it is he did
He
call
was
us
ready to
out.
hang up.
Yeah, and Pete kept him on the phone for another 15 minutes. He was like, "Well, if you guys aren't going to take this serious," he's like, "No." And Pete's
This
like,
is
"No,
serious."
this is serious."
My uncle's a man of God.
Yeah.
I love a man of
It's like
God.
he bought into your bullshit.
He's talking about writing in his room longhand, and I go like this, and everybody's like fucking cracking up.
And
Matt's
you're-
head is down, Dave's sighing in the corner,
Dave.
just looking away.
The numbers you were calling, the power of 3 or something. Yeah.
He still never explained 15 being in the fucking Bible.
No, he
No,
didn't.
and that was his whole book was about
Yeah.
15 being.
It was just that football has
Um,
15-yard penalty and bullshit like that. He was a fucking asshole.
Football.
Sounds like it.
Oh yeah.
All right, I have the first time we met the Slamborghini.
Oh.
And it was just great because it was a side of Pete that we've never seen on the show before.
No.
And it was just all unexpected. And we had those 2 broads, the Sarah Spifey and whatever her
Oh.
friend's name is on the line. And
they were just
after
egging-
you did a Four Loko, a crazy power hour, and even after that you started getting a little crazy.
It's definitely,
We need it back. We need Lamborghini back. Where are you, Lamborghini?
Where's the Lamborghini?
Slambo!
But yeah, just like Comedy Gold, just the stuff you were yelling at these girls, and you did it for like an hour and like did not stop.
We went outside.
We went outside. You did not stop. Like you just kept yelling and yelling, and shit was amazing. It was like the best things I've ever heard.
Oh,
like anyone
thinking of
say.
that, because I was thinking the landlord didn't even say shit, but I couldn't make it. Is she dead yet?
No, it's just
Just please get her to leave you the house if she dies. 'Cause she's an old bag of shit. Fuck her. Was that the end of your list?
I have one more.
Okay.
The last one was the second time we talked to Ramsey Swice, and
Oh.
it was just a great interview, and it was just awesome. One of the things that I really liked about it is one that he had the balls to call us back after
Yeah.
like the first time we talked to this guy, we were really shitty to him, and he still not only did he call back, but then being able to kind of hear that story of what it was like after he talked to us.
He was
that
really in a
cool.
library, so he couldn't be that loud.
Yeah,
and then he
you
said
know,
that made him want to be better after that interview.
Finding
like,
finding out how it affected him and how he talked to people about like that. I don't know. That was just really cool to me.
Yeah.
To hear
That
all
was just
that
one
and
of those moments that like.
made you feel good, I
Yeah,
guess,
like,
kind of,
it
even though we were
touches-
shitty to a guy, but like
I
he's
think-
still like
it's not one of those things. It's one of those things where our harsh.
it was more honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Like a
harsh
harsh
criticism,
honesty.
and it
Tough
was
love.
constructive. You know,
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it.
You're a shitty person. Do better.
yeah. No, but it was also just to know that like instead of trying to sue us like other people did, like he had the balls to
Yeah.
come again and face us, and that to me that takes a lot of fucking courage to do that. That's hard to do,
I felt
especially
really bad
I would think
afterwards.
for a comedian too. Like that
I
would
had
be really
heckled
hard
the
to
shit
do.
out
Yeah.
of him, like on that first.
Oh, yeah, you were killing. You did the walking
It made-
shit. Like,
It made me think of we had a Ron and Cheese guy early on who Rob had booked for a Rob and Slim show.
Sam booked him.
Sam booked him. We
And,
did.
we didn't realize.
We didn't realize it, and he called us out on it and threatened to sue us and all this shit. Where like, if the guy was just like,
Oh,
all
shit.
right, you know, I understand the prank. I'll call you guys back, but. You know, he
Yeah.
didn't because he's a pussy. Where, you know, you got a guy like Ramsey who's a guy with, like,
No.
obviously a lot of courage and
Mad-
somebody who took the moment and grew from it. And,
Mad respect for Ramsey.
yeah,
really.
absolutely.
Yeah, we
We
gotta
still have a shower buddy.
get
that
rolling.
gotta
We
send-
still have
Oh.
14 minutes.
right.
Yeah, but Gamer
That's my
Jules
list,
won the
so-
shower, buddy.
Oh, she did?
Did she? Yeah, we gave it to her for that call with your chick.
Oh,
Nikki
yeah.
Brodecki. Oh my God, Gamer Jules called and saved that shit. She was a bore. Nikki
I liked her. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, fuck her. Shit. Is it too late to put her on my worst list? No. Fuck it. What are we doing? Favorite
Honorable
moments?
mention.
Yeah, just like
Favorite
Favorite
moments.
I just don't mind.
I got Big Black Dad. Hot dog smoothies was amazing with Rick.
I was gonna say that for
Oh,
one.
Yeah, that was
fuck.
great.
And
I still. My
Pete
stomach-
asked Ty Shorts. That whole Ty Shorts interview with Jules calling at the beginning and then her calling and just the piggy is there. You think, oh my, that's fucking shit's amazing. And then two that I had were off was the time. Oh no, did I? I had Ron and Cheese talk to a pastor. But then I was also thinking of the time we played baseball with Christian with the kids and the time we went to Burger King. That was fucking amazing.
Oh, Burger King
That was
was
just
amazing,
fucking
yeah.
hilarious. And then fucking what did I have besides that? Favorite shows I had where the fuck did I have that? The kids show, the one we just did, the first one. They were both good, but
Yeah,
the first
the
one
first one
was
was
great.
better, but yeah, they were both
The hot dog smoothie show, just having Rick here. and
good. Yeah, that was cool.
That shit was
I think we
great.
had Cobra on for the first time. Maybe not. No,
I don't know.
Ricky. I don't know.
Dave Hodge show. The
Yeah,
Lamborghini
that was
2.
a great. The
That's-
Lamborghini too.
The
that
Dave
was
Hodge,
great.
that had the
Yeah,
Ron and
like
Cheese, the pastor one.
Lamborghini
That had such great shit, and that's why I like, Dave's coming. We gotta have a great fuck. I gotta have like everything good.
Yeah.
So that turned out fucking great. Slambo 2, yeah, that's all I had as my favorite shows.
The,
And,
what about
I'm sorry.
Lamborghini One? You got
Back-
Lamborghini 1 on there? That was a great show
I
too.
didn't, but
That was like because that was
yeah,
with the Power Hour.
and I did have the drawing contest episode. I love that,
Yeah, that was cool.
and that's still the fucking profile picture. Is Jules'
He
picture
said if
of
I
us.
ever have the money to buy a Lamborghini, I'm definitely getting that as a plate in the back.
This Lamborghini
Yeah,
was good.
dude. The Lamborghini 1 was great, but the Lamborghini 2 was just
Yeah.
It was
I
a
definitely
funner
thought
show.
it
Yeah,
was
I do
better.
agree. It was
Pound
a
for
funner
pound,
show.
it was like
He wasn't as depressed.
like I said, and that pastor bit, like that's one of the proudest
my
fucking
wife-
clips we had.
Oh yeah, that was Bobby Massey was in that show.
Yeah.
The pastor, that other dude, what was his name? Hoppy Rogers. The dude
Oh,
was in there.
super fan Hoppy Rogers.
Super fan of Hoppy
Super
Rogers.
creep. Ugh.
All right.
Oh. Oh. Anybody else?
Anyone got
Anything
anything
to add?
else?
You pretty much hit like stuff that I remember.
Yeah.
Hit the back wall.
Yeah,
I
you
bottomed
Gotta
out.
say, hit the G's.
Yeah, hit the G spot.